We joined live here in the studios by the head of lending at the Higher Education Loans Board, HELB, King Odindegwa. Welcome.
Thank you, sir.
Good to see you.
Thank you.
We have many questions for you, and I'm sure there are many questions out there.
I'm ready for them.
All right. But first, just to get your reaction on the story we aired at the top of this news hour, and the young man by name of Josiah Ogachi, who comes from a vulnerable background, and yet he's being required to contribute 61,000 shillings as household contribution in Band 3. Yesterday, we had a young man by the name of Israel Ngosi. His mother is literally the mama mboga this whole system is meant to aid, and he's been placed in Band 4, and yet she says she cannot raise more than 200. She takes home at most 200 shillings a day. So why do we have students who are being classified in bands that do not accurately reflect the economic reality?
Thank you. Before I answer that question, maybe let me explain that we have an appeals window. That anybody is allowed to come into the system and be able to request for a review of the bidding. Usually, why that would happen, the information the student gave to us may not have been accurate. And so he was inaccurately bidded. Today, I got an MP who told me an orphan was put in Band 5. And I told him, MP, send me the ID. He luckily enough sent me the form. And the form on page 1 is saying, your both parents are and the student had indicated yes. So for this case, he is free to come and talk to us, and we'll give him a chance for rebidding. The errors in data capture, and you know these students normally don't do it themselves. They take it to the cyber, and they will leave the cyber with all the details and go home. So later on, if the cyber person is in a hurry to make money, if he makes a mistake, he will not go back. And the moment you submit the form, we do not allow you to edit again because it comes straight to our database. So this instrument you're using can accurately be able to place you in the correct band if you give the correct information.
The question, okay, so how does this means system work?
Now, a means testing is an instrument that is used to gauge your level of need. Usually, it is used in many sectors. Labor are using it for social protection. Chief was to use it for the new health systems. Minister of Labor, so the Productivity Center in the National Productivity Center, they also use it. So this is a tool that can be used to determine using so many variables. Some of them are social factors, like if family structure, age of the oldest parent, family size, number of students in school, if there's somebody else in university or TVET college who is getting funded from by HELB. It also looks at the family structure. Is it single, orphan, both parents alive? It also even looks at the education level of the parent. Then we go, after we have gotten a score for that, we now go to what we call income. And this income is validated by KRA. We normally get the data from KRA for everybody in Kenya. But then we also compare it with other databases, including our own database, which is so rich. We have built it for the last 27 years. So it has a lot of information on any child who is there. Then we also have what we call affirmative action. If you are an orphan, or if you have disability, actually one of the key things was chronic illness, which was very strong on this one. And when I look at my database, I can see about 338 students who are budded to Band 1 because of chronic illness. Now, some people don't give us this information. On Friday, a student went to go to see the PS, no, a parent, and he had the oxygen cylinder and pipes to the. And when we asked the child, let me talk to your son, did he indicate that you are sick? The kid said, I saw it, but the form refused to upload. Now, they were not even supposed to upload any medical documents. We had a template which you could print, take it to any level 4 hospital, and have it signed. That did not happen. But you see, now, those are easy cases to deal with because once they come to us, we are quickly going back, opening for them the system, and we rebut them. So this MTI is so balanced. Then we have an affirmative action to a course called agriculture. And this was because students are not taking agriculture. You find a class in Nairobi University, 100 students are placed, only about 12 would report. Or in a university like Kebu, you find only 2 would report. And then the class cannot take off because the minimum recommended is 15 students. So agriculture has also been given affirmative action. So all that undone, I think we are able to know where to classify using that MTI. This is an MTI which has been developed scientifically. We use a tool called Pairwise, which is able to rank which variable can easily predict your level of need.
But the money is available.
The money is available.
It's there for the students.
Yes, with the assurance we have from Treasury is that they are going to give us 28 billion shillings for first years only.
Wait, let's put a pin in that because I didn't quite catch that billion, but we'll come back with that.
Okay.
But first, let's look at a couple of other stories, then we'll come back. Because I've not even sufficiently understood that means testing instrument.
I'll explain it further.
Yeah, so we will probably need more detail on that.
Yeah, stay tuned. We're going to be speaking to King Ori Ndegwa in a short
while.
And if you have any questions and comments,
at O'Barrows, at Citizen TV Kenya,
at Konanga Jeff, please send them through and make sure you put the hashtag Sunday Live.